Hey, it's me. So, you may have heard about energy centers or chakras, the invisible places in your body that hold the flow of life itself. We've been talking about them the past couple of episodes. When these centers are open, you feel alive, connected, and at peace. When they're closed, life tends to feel flat, tense, and disconnected. It's like trying to play music with the volume turned all the way down. Many spiritual traditions talk about how to open these centers. They give breathing techniques, postures, meditations. The thing is, if you're doing those things without addressing your inner beliefs, how you really feel about life and yourself, they probably won't do much. In some cases, they might even overwhelm your system. Because if you're not grounded in self-responsibility, the energy that rushes in can feel too intense. This path isn't about forcing openings. It's about slowly, gently growing into truth, your truth. As you meet yourself honestly, layer by layer, those centers begin to open on their own. Not because you push them open, but rather because the conditions inside you became safe enough for them to unfold. So in this message, I want to talk about what exactly helps open your energy centers. What attitudes, practices, and ways of being support this opening naturally. Even if it feels like you're not ready yet, simply being curious starts to loosen the old knots. Even small attempts build awareness. Even the moments where it feels like nothing happened are doing something. So don't worry if you can't follow everything perfectly. Let what lands land. Your inner being knows when the right time is. You'll come back to this when you're ready and it will feel like home. So let's start with something simple but powerful. Relaxation. Now, not the lazy kind where you collapse and check out. I'm talking about deep inner relaxation, where your body, mind, and emotions are all in harmony. No pretending, no bracing, just being. There are two kinds of functioning in us, outer and inner. Outer is the part that we consciously control, like moving your arm or choosing words to speak. Inner is what happens without your direct input, your heartbeat, digestion, your intuition. You can't control these directly, but you can influence them. And that's the key. When you become aware of outer tension, tight shoulders, clenched jaw, shallow breath, you can begin to relax. And as your outer body softens, your inner world becomes easier to feel. You start noticing subtle knots you never saw before. That might not hurt, but you'll feel a sense of congestion or dullness. These are signs of blocked energy. It's the same with your emotions and mind. We get so used to our patterns, our inner stories and moods, that we stop noticing them. When you pause and listen, you'll find tightness in your feelings too. Anxiety, frustration, resistance. These are emotional cramps. And behind every one of them is an inner truth waiting to be felt. The process itself is gentle. First, awareness, then softening. You can't force these inner blocks to dissolve, just like you can't force yourself to stop feeling sad or angry. But what you can do is hold the block with kindness. You can breathe into it, And one day, often without expecting it, something will shift. It might feel like warm energy moving through you. It might feel like relief or joy bubbling up from nowhere. This is the life force flowing freely again. And even before you fully experience that, your inner knowing will tell you it's there, waiting under the tension. This is not selfish work. As you tune into yourself with compassion, your capacity to be with others expands. You can only love others as deeply as you are willing to meet yourself. And here's the beautiful part. There is a greater intelligence inside you, always available. You may experience it as a quiet knowing, a gut feeling, or an inner voice. Many people sense it around their solar plexus because that energy center is a channel of communication. But that wisdom isn't in the solar plexus any more than your voice is in your mouth. It speaks through you. So where does this consciousness live? Everywhere. In every cell, every atom, every part of you is infused with life and intelligence. When we're out of alignment, these cells reflect error or distortion. When we return to truth, they begin to resonate with that again. Health replaces sickness. Joy replaces suffering. Flow replaces contraction. Behind every fear, every blockage, every place of pain in your body or mind, there's a deeper, truer state already within you. You don't have to build it from scratch. You just have to remember and reconnect. Now let's talk about one common block: frustration. We all feel it, but it becomes a major source of tension when we fight against it. The more we resist frustration, the more we disconnect from our centers. Instead of letting life flow through us, we clench, we try to control, we panic. But frustration isn't dangerous. It's just a signal. So, can you meet frustration with curiosity? Can you observe how it makes you react? Can you soften the need for life to go a certain way? When you stop needing one specific outcome, you open to a new kind of power. Not the power to force things, the power to co-create with life. And that power only flows through open centers. So I'm going to offer 2 meditation practices that may help. The first is called the inner stillness practice. With this one, you want to sit upright, spine tall, relaxed. Close your eyes. Gently scan your body. And where you notice any tension, let go of it. And while you do this, simply observe your thoughts without trying to stop them. Watch them come and go like clouds in the sky. Over time, you may find a moment of real stillness, and this calm alertness helps open the solar plexus and reconnect you with your inner guidance. Okay, really simple. Gently scanning your body, letting go of tension wherever you find it. And while you do that, you're observing your thoughts. The second meditation practice is called the tension awareness practice. Again, sit or lie down in a comfortable position and you want to tune into your body. Simply notice any tension or tightness, especially in the areas you may often ignore. And it's not to judge it, it's just about noticing it, being that curious observer. And in this practice, you're going to ask, what is this tension trying to protect me from? What is this tension trying to protect me from? Or you can ask, what belief is hiding behind this tightness? What belief is hiding behind this tightness? And trust that your body knows. Send loving awareness into that area. Sometimes insight will come, and sometimes just the act of noticing starts to unwind the block. Okay, so hopefully you find those two practices helpful, the inner stillness practice and the tension awareness practice. As you practice this kind of inner listening, you'll begin to sense the difference between being blocked and being in flow. Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. Your thoughts will soften. Your emotions will move more freely. Your body will feel more alive. Eventually, you'll experience your whole system as one integrated feel. Mind, body, emotion, and spirit all working together. Misconceptions cause contraction. Truth brings release. And the more you align with what's real in you, the more your energy centers open naturally. Remember, you don't have to be perfect to do this work. You just have to be willing. Willing to look, willing to feel, willing to remember who you really are underneath the tension. So today, be gentle with yourself. Listen inwardly. Trust the wisdom within you, even if it speaks in whispers. And remember, you're not broken. You're becoming. Love you. Connect soon.